Good morning, students. Organize meaning and definition of organizing. Organizing means dividing and grouping together the activities and resources and assigning duties and responsibility to the concerned people. It is known as the organizing. Then nature or characteristics of organizing. An organizing is a goal-directed activity. There are some objectives or goal behind the organizing. For setting up of an organization, there are certain objectives. Then second one is, it is the integration of human and non-human resources to attain organizational goals. In the organization, both the human and physical resources are working together in order to obtain the objectives. Therefore, it is an integration of human and non-human resources. It involves grouping of activities into units like department, teams, sections, etc. In organizing, the entire activities are divided into different groups or departments or sections or teams. That is why it involves grouping of activities. Then it encourages teamwork. Organizing encourages the teamwork among the employees. Then it is the foundation of management. Foundation means it is one of the important thing in the functions of management. Assigning duties, responsibilities, and fixing the accountability are the main functions of management. Then importance of organizing. Organizing facilitates other managerial functions. Organizing is the second function, followed by the planning. After planning, we have to arrange all the resources required for achieving the objectives. Therefore, it facilitates other managerial functions. In staffing, in controlling, in communication, in motivation, leadership, in directing, entirely it is known as the directing. It helps. Therefore, it facilitates other managerial functions. It ensures optimum use of resources, maximum possible use of resources. It helps to exploit the maximum use of resources available in the organization. Then it coordinates diverse activities. Different departments, different sections are coordinated with the help of organizing. It avoids duplication of work. It helps to reduce the doubling or duplication of work. One department is doing one work, then the organizing helps to avoid such type of work in other departments, through which we can reduce or avoid the duplication of work. It facilitates growth and diversification. The organizing helps in the diversification and growth of an organization through expansion, diversification, through increasing the levels of management, etc. It helps in growth and diversification of the organization. It helps in increasing production and productivity through specialization. In organizing, entire activities are divided into different departments. Each department handles a separate activity. When they are doing similar activity for long period, they will become specialist in that field. It will definitely help in increasing production and productivity. Another importance of organizing is it creates better human relations. Maintain good relation with the employees or maintain good relation between human beings working in the organization. It is possible through organizing. These are the importance of organizing. Then principles of organizing. There are certain principles behind organizing. First one is division of labor. A total work in an organization should be divided into specific jobs, and each specific job should be given to an individual. This leads to specialization and increased efficiency, as I told you. Total work. The entire organization is divided into different departments. Each department should be assigned a particular work. For example, marketing. General manager, under general manager there are 4 departments: marketing, production, etc. When the marketing department is performing only the marketing activities, they will become efficient and they will become expert in that field. When you are doing all the work, it is difficult to become specialist. Therefore, Therefore, division of labor is the important principle behind the concept of organizing. Next is unity of objectives. The entire organization must function harmoniously to accomplish the objectives of organization. Unity of objectives. Only one head and one goal. That will be the motto of the organizing. The entire organization, the whole organization must function harmoniously towards the achievement of a particular goal. The span of control. It refers to the number of subordinates that a manager can supervise effectively. That the number of employees that a manager can supervise effectively. The span of control is generally 5 or 6 subordinates. Under one manager, how many employees are required? That is a question. That is known as span of control. Generally, 5 or subordinates are required. Generally, 5 or 6 employees are to be employed under a particular manager. Therefore, span of control is another principle in effective organizing. Then functional definition. The functions to be performed by each employee or department must be well defined. What is the role of marketing department? What is the role of production department? What is the function of personnel department? Must be clearly defined. Then we can achieve very good organization. Then coordination. The efforts of everyone in the organization must be coordinated to achieve common goals. That is another principle. Coordination of different aspects, different activities, or different departments, or different people working in the organization is another principle to achieve the common goal. The unit of command. A subordinate should receive order from one superior only at a time, and he or she should report only to one boss at a time. Unit of command. Without receiving order from different superiors, but at once he should receive order from one superior only at a time. It will reduce the confusion, it will increase the efficiency. The unit of direction, as I told you, one plan for a group of activity having the same objective. One plan and one superior for a group of activities having the same objective. The scalar chain. It is an unbroken chain of authority running from the top to bottom of the organization. It is a chain of command ranging from top to bottom. Through this chain, the communication is passing. A proper communication channel is essential for an effective organization. The efficiency. The organization structure should enable the management to attain the objectives at a minimum cost. Efficiency always calculated on the basis of output and input, or it is measured in terms of its output to input. Therefore, organizational structure should enable the management to attain the objectives at a minimum cost. All the objectives should be attained with the minimum cost. Then only we can say the organization is an efficient organization. The balance. No undue weightage to any department or employee, but to maintain a balance in the organization. There is no disparity among the employees working in the organization. There is no discrimination in any one among the employees that will affect our organization. Therefore, no undue weightage to any department or employee should be provided, but to maintain a balanced growth, a balanced relationship in the organization. Then flexibility. The organization should be flexible so as to make necessary changes as and when required. It should not be rigid. It should be adaptable to the changes. It should be adjustable according to the changes. Therefore, if the manager wants to make some changes in the organization, then it provides such a provision. It includes such a provision. The responsibility. Both superior and subordinates are responsible to each other, to their performance. The both authority and responsibility is required. Superior have authority, at the same time he has some responsibility. By vesting responsibility on the subordinates, the superior cannot avoid from their responsibility. They cannot abstain from their responsibility. The ultimate accountability and responsibility rests in the hands of the superior. Therefore, both superior and subordinate are responsible to each other for their performance. Other principles like continuity, communication, delegation, authority, exception, etc. are to be followed in organizing. Then organization structure. Once again, I will repeat the principles of organizing: division of labor, unity of objectives, span of control, functional definition, coordination, unity of command, unity of direction, scalar chain, efficiency, balance, flexibility, responsibility, other principles. Let us move to the organization structure. Organization structure refers to the arrangement of jobs within an organization. It is the arrangement of people and tasks to accomplish organization goals. It is a pattern of relationships among the various positions. The main purpose of organization structure is to allocate authority and responsibility among organization members. Structure means it is a skeleton. How the jobs are arranged in an organization. This is not structure. There are different types of structure. How the communication is passing in the organization, or how the jobs are arranged in an organization, that is known as the organization structure. It usually refers to the arrangement of jobs within an organization. Who is superior, under whom he has to work. Superior subordinate relationship. For example, in a typical manufacturing concern, a general manager, under general manager, there are some functional manager, departmental manager. Under departmental manager, there are some subordinates. Under such managers or supervisors, there are many workers. This is a system followed in the organization structure. The main purpose of organization structure is to allocate authority and responsibility among the organizational members. Main purpose of this structure is to allocate the duties and responsibilities to the members. That is known as organization structure. By seeing the organization structure, we can clearly know who is responsible to particular work. For example, in case of the marketing, a general manager, under general manager, there are 4 functional managers. We know very well about who is responsible if there is any mistake in the product. Production manager is entirely is the vested the duty of producing the product. That is why he is entirely accountable and responsible if there is any mistake noticed in that product. If there is any defect in that product, the production manager is responsible. That is why it is known as the we can easily know who is responsible